There are decisions we need to make today about the Young Eglinton Subway LRT station so we can end up with a comprehensive public realm, a true transit gateway. And if we fail to address these questions, then we will continue to see the transit labyrinth condition continue. In the whole of the Eglinton LRT, the Young Eglinton station is the jewel in the crown. This station is not only significant to the LRT, it is significant to the Young Line, which is now half a century old. Anticipated development along Eglinton will transform both sides of the street for a full 200 meters in length. At this very time, approvals are underway for two corner sites, one on the northeast corner of Duplex in Eglinton, called the Premium, and another on the northeast corner of Young Eglinton, called the Baz's site. It's a rare opportunity in an inner city to have significant developments that are contiguous to each other, which are in a concurrent time frame of some 10 years, which in planning terms is essentially simultaneous. It's a good case for exercising planning. Some quick comparisons. Dundas Square and its surrounding streets cover the same size scale of area. And again, for planners at City Hall, it's a handy comparison that City Hall and its grounds are the same size. To achieve a comprehensive result at Young Eglinton requires a series of discussions. This includes the property holders, the community, and Metrolinks. And then there is city planning, urban design, and of course, city council. Here we see the basics of the site, including the property owners, the crossroads, and the amalgamated area. Within this is the gateway, where transit joins into the center. Shown here is the Young Eglinton Town Center's outreach to the surrounding neighborhood. At the core, at the gateway, we see a keyhole shape representing the pedestrian concourse level below the intersection and how it plugs into the immediate surrounds. Included are the vertical links down to the LRT line underneath. The Young Line does the heavy lifting. It carries the most volume of ridership and already has its basic concourse relationship to its surrounds and the street above. Therefore, it makes sense to tie the LRT passenger circulation to this concourse above, utilizing this one concourse with its advantageous access to the retail engines positioned on the northwest and southwest corners. The commuter ridership is the growth-capable foot traffic for the center's retail growth, to apply shopping center terminology. It makes sense to develop an astute transition between this transit ridership and the expanded retail offering. Again, we see Premium and Baz's sites and how these developments fit into the overall amalgam of this significant 200-meter streetscape, this town center environment. Let's look at two approaches, the build-as-usual approach and a planned outcome approach. In the build-as-usual practice, we see a conventional austere transit station that we are used to in Toronto, with standalone increments of growth, including a number of towers. The retail offering is disjoint, and overall is basically more the same of what we have today. But what if we do something, and exercise planning for the town centre and its future in a comprehensive fashion? If we focus on acquiring a gateway portal, developing a true retail engine on multiple levels, including stores and services and leisure and entertainment in a legible arrangement, and we look to extend the reach of this complex and incorporate the unused void beneath the street rather than backfilling it, and applying it instead to pedestrian circulation, shops, loading and parking. And in general, that we pursue a robust, comprehensive environment. Let's look at the LRT trench for a moment. There is the station platform, a crossover switch to the east, let the trains change tracks, and to the east are additional sidings to enable trains to be stabled, waiting out of service. This is the bottom of the trench of some 20 meters in depth. Above the track level is an area which, besides circulation and ventilation, is a void, primarily slated for backfill. This void can accommodate a consolidated truck loading area servicing the retail engines to north and south. Likewise, the void's extensions can accommodate multi-level car parking, freeing up strategic areas for additional retail offerings. As we move upwards, we see the gateway circle, the secondary exit, and the retail engines straddling Eglinton to form a seamless experience. The Young Concourse creates the distinctive keyhole shape. The benefits of merging the transit and retail environments become apparent. The key is to unlock through astute design the extended reach of the gateway experience. Briefly looking at the LRT trench and cross-section, we see the 20-meter depth street width cut, with the street level on top and the concourse level immediately below in red. Below this is the existing Yonge subway line, and further below again the LRT platform. The green arrows represent the vertical movement between platforms and the concourse and the street above. Ultimately, the objective is to acquire the greatest benefit through a consolidated approach, surpassing the individual silos of interests and working in partnership. We need to start talking.